Hello, my name is Oscar Flatt. Today's date is the 3rd of April 2020, and I'm just going to go through my stage plan for physical theatre that I've recently uh, done. So I'm really excited. So basically, first of all, I don't know if you can see that, I've made sort of a sketch for a stage plan for like if we were gonna, if we were gonna do spam a lot when it came to it, what would that achieve? And as you can see, I've made annotations and diagrams to show, entrances and exits, where they come off from, and obviously the lights as well, and, because it's a vital part of the rehearsal process. You gotta have that in it. So I've taken a scene from Act Two of Spamalot, which is when Sir Robin comes down through the forest with his minstrels. So as you can see, he's come down from obviously upstage right, and what I've suggested is where I want the focus to be is mainly sort of on Sir Robin himself and the minstrels. So as they come down, they come in diagonally. As they get to centre stage, that's where I want the audience to focus on explicitly, and so obviously that's really good if they can keep their eye on that. So yeah, as you can see, I've made annotations, which is obviously really important because it's important because if if I was a director or choreographer and I was choreographing a dance, or if I was directing a scene, for me personally, I think it's important to make a stage plan because because it's interesting to see how actors will come on and off stage, where they are on stage, the positioning on stage. So spacing wise, I've kind of used my spacing effectively, as I've said, as I mentioned, as they come down diagonally from the lines there, as they come down diagonally, I want the sort of the audience to focus on that, and that's kind of what, and I kind of want the audience to feel sort of. I mean, the scene is the whole background of the scene is that it's Sir Robin, and in the film Eric Idle played Sir Robin alongside Neil Innes, who played one of the minstrels, and as he came sort of down, as he sort of, I don't know if you can see that, as he sort of came down, I want sort of the audience to feel sort of like they're like enjoying it, like it's meant to be really comical because he's a coward, Sir Robin, and at this point in time, this is the scene where he's this is after Runaway, because Runaway is the last song of Act One. So this is Act Two now, where he's also still in the forest with his minstrels, and he comes across King Arthur, which is important in it. So this is just before they meet the Knights of Ni, who will also appear later on in the performance. So I just wanted to sort of share that with you. And as you can see, I've made sort of two diagrams. Obviously, the first one is obviously where the exit and entrance from. I've made like spotlights, and because it's forest, I thought of maybe sort of green, like sort of a green atmosphere, green lighting for the stage, because that's really important. So obviously before the scene starts, there will be a blackout, lights come up, and it'll be like a green to represent maybe trees. I don't know, but it'd be like I was thinking maybe a green mixed with blue, because it might give off a kind of a positive vibe when you're going through the forest, like Sir Robin does in a really comical way. And of course they're playing music, which of course obviously the audience, as I've mentioned, they want to feel sort of like they're engaging with the performance, and they're feeling sort of really like the whole scene itself is really funny and comical, and that's just what I wanted to do. So obviously, if I was going to become an actor director, I mean, you don't know. 10 years down the line, I might be a director, but we'll just have to see. If I was going to be a director, this is sort of the layout I would come across, because I just feel it's vitally important to have this stage plan. for when it comes to performance and stuff like that really. And also sort of so as you can see the two diagrams there. As you can see, the staging effectively, obviously health and safety aspects. You don't want to, you want to be you want to be careful. So focus all around. Where's your eye line going to be? What sort of aspects you're going to bring to the role as well, which is important. And of course, if we're going to talk technically, if we're going to talk sort of body language and facial expressions, that's also important. But in this situation, it's irrelevant for the stage plan. But I just thought I wanted to sort of share that with you guys. So this is my stage plan. Hope you like it. Thank you very much.